Another day, another story. The story's name is Hate Should Be Avoided. One has to choose one of two sides of life, and one should always try to choose the positive and loving side. Hatred, malice, and pride are always the ways of the meanest and the lowest. Tom's friendship with the family grew stronger over the years, and he learned a lot from them. They taught him about resilience and how to find joy in even the toughest situations. They shared their culture with him, and Tom discovered a whole new world of music, art, and food that he had never known before. As Tom spent more time with the family, he realized that their struggles were far greater than he had ever imagined. They had faced discrimination, poverty, and illness, and their strength and resilience in the face of adversity were nothing short of admirable. Tom's parents had never given them a chance to show their true selves. They had let their own biases and prejudices cloud their judgment, and they had missed out on the opportunity to make new friends and learn from different perspectives. Tom knew that he never wanted to be like his parents. He realized that hate was a destructive force that only caused pain and suffering. It blinded people and prevented them from seeing the beauty and goodness in others. He knew that he had to be better than that. Hate can have devastating effects on individuals, families, and entire communities. When people allow hate to rule their actions and attitudes, it can lead to a range of negative consequences. One of the most significant impacts of hate is the division it creates between people. When individuals or groups hate each other, it can lead to conflicts, arguments, and even violence. This can tear families and communities apart, creating deep wounds that may take years or even generations to heal. Hate can also lead to discrimination and prejudice. When people hate others because of their race, ethnicity, religion, gender, or sexual orientation, it can lead to unfair treatment and exclusion. This can prevent individuals from accessing education, employment, and other opportunities, further perpetuating cycles of poverty and inequality. In addition to these societal impacts, hate can also have personal consequences. When individuals hold on to hate and anger, it can impact their mental health and well-being. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health conditions that can be challenging to overcome. Furthermore, hate can create a negative feedback loop, fueling itself and growing stronger over time. When individuals engage in hateful behavior or express hateful attitudes, it can inspire others to do the same, leading to a cycle of hatred and violence that can be difficult to break. Hate is a destructive force that has no place in our world. It can cause immense harm to individuals and communities and prevent us from achieving our full potential. We must recognize the dangers of hate and work together to build a more tolerant, compassionate, and loving world. One incident that stood out to Tom was when his parents refused to invite the family to a village event. Tom's parents had told him that the family was not welcome because they were different and unfriendly. Tom didn't know what to make of this, as he had never interacted with them before. However, during the event, Tom saw the family sitting outside the venue, looking sad and disappointed. They had been told by other villagers that they were not welcome and that they should leave. Tom felt heartbroken and ashamed of his parents' actions, realizing that hate could cause so much pain and exclusion. Another incident happened when Tom and the family went on a picnic by the river. While they were enjoying the sunshine and the fresh air, a group of teenagers passed by and started making fun of the family's clothing and accent. They called them names and laughed at them, making them feel unwelcome and ashamed. Tom felt angry and frustrated at the teenager's behavior, realizing that hate could manifest itself in different ways and that it could impact anyone, regardless of their background or personality. However, these incidents also showed Tom the power of love and kindness. Despite the hate they had faced, the family remained kind and gracious, always willing to forgive and move forward. They showed Tom that hate could only be defeated with love and understanding, and that it was up to each individual to choose which path they wanted to follow. Tom realized that if I were to live like his family, his relationship with people would only be one of hatred, which is not a good relationship. Life is lived in love with others. Tom's experiences with the family inspired him to reach out to other people who had been misunderstood or discriminated against. He volunteered at a local shelter for refugees, where he met people from all over the world who had fled their homes in search of safety and a better life. Tom learned so much from the people he met at the shelter. They taught him about the power of kindness and empathy, and how even the smallest act of love could make a huge difference in someone's life. They showed him that hate was never the answer, and that it was only by coming together and supporting one another that we could create a better world for all. Tom continued to be a champion of love and kindness throughout his life, and he never forgot the lessons he had learned from the family in the village. He knew that hate was a poison that had to be eradicated, and he dedicated himself to spreading love and understanding wherever he went. In the end, Tom's legacy was one of compassion and hope. He had touched the lives of countless people with his kindness, and he had shown the world that hate was not the answer. It was only through love and understanding that we could create a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more stories.